Hey. A
Uh,
little bit of how you guys doing?
Thursday issues. Oh boy.
janky start for a janky wood.
What do you mean? No one saw anything.
How be y'all? How be y'all?
Pretty good.
I'd be good.
Have you
be.
recovered from the bashing and the smashing from the last time?
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, we get a
Still
long rest,
reeling.
right?
You do, if you so choose. Yes.
But emotionally,
Yes. How does everyone feel emotionally?
Definitely feeling stupid.
Feeling perfectly fine, honestly.
When someone's like, just give me the thing and we'll be done. And then you don't give them the thing. And then you almost die. So then you give them the thing. Like,
yeah, you feel a little childish at that
why
point.
didn't I just do it?
Why didn't I just give them the thing indeed? A pride.
The pride of Scotland.
Aye. And also,
need
you know,
Cheers. Thank you. I like the
thank you.
hydration.
thank you.
Is this
Oh,
Thank you,
thanks.
faithful watcher.
I'm
We
gonna get
always
my peanut
appreciate
punch.
having you out there. Gracie, let Gracie know. We appreciate them. Yes. So once again, you do not have Simon to help you. Give me the hot recap, boys. What do you remember?
I remember a bright light.
I
Twice.
was fighting these freaking weird guys. They were made of skin. Everyone else made of goo in my world.
Yeah, it was pretty weird, actually.
I mean, we did it all for you, Dick. You're our hero.
Yeah, you guys are my heroes.
Ah, shucks.
Come here,
I
man.
mean it. I mean it.
Yeah, we're the Rat Pack. And it'll never
Rat Pack
change.
forever.
Stick together. Yeah. The goo of memories past seemed to come back. Haunting Fred, the gnome encased in right past the wiggly tree cave in his little cove. A lone redcap reaching for his salvation, for his map. That our fair heroes, I'm saying it confidently this time, fair heroes
After
decided
that,
to
we're
take.
We
heroes.
do.
You survived.
You survived.
Yeah,
You
heroes
survived
to
indeed.
ourselves. I don't know.
I'm proud of you.
We're kind of danger to ourselves. You know?
When someone survives a spooning, I'm just proud.
A dick spooning.
A dick prickle spooning. Yes, having well, not having access to your wild shape Pipit, you tried to negotiate with the Spectre Fred, the ghoul, so that you may have some time and ask some questions in exchange for his map or deed that's encroaching on your home. But him, impatient, sent one of his wards when the vines detached and made their way down to you, grabbed the map, and brought it to him. But you heard abruptly, as it got closer, the ghastly voice scream out, "No, no, no!" And then it stopped. Your curiosity and maybe your tiredness took you guys as you settled down and the trees started to recede and there was an opening back in the path that you took, and the beautiful magnolia flowers showered you guys as you had this moment of respite, playing a little bit with Tom. But before we go there, we will zip to Orly, who during the battle was nowhere to be seen. And for you, right as these goo forms were taking shape to take shape of the tuna can shaped half orc who did not like to be called small, and this tanuki shaped or tanuki girl shaped goo blob to the right of him, you felt a tug behind you as you were pulled back into the tree line before it closed up and you were shot out. And as you tumble on the ground and hit a tree, you look down and you see your trusty scarf around your neck, full face out, his eyes and tongue flapping as he recedes back and goes back around you, having pulled you out from a sticky situation. And there you find yourselves on the other side of this magnolia tree threshold, while the sounds of battle rage on the other side. And echoes of this strange conversation, faint, come through the tree line. Oh, we can't kill this guy, Adu, and we gotta do this for Dick, Sid. Well, making its way through the trees. What do you do, Orly?
Well, I think Orly's gonna, after having been tossed like a rag doll, he's going to be just kind of sitting there, just like, oh, I guess lying down because he's got tossed and he's just not on the ground, like lying up.
Your scarf licking your face, panting like a dog.
No, what? Why'd you do that? My friends are apparently in danger. There's a fight going on. There's people trying to kill them.
And it will like coil around you a little tighter and like nuzzle against your cheek.
I mean, I do appreciate that, but gotta make sure my friends are all right too.
And
Now let's get back in there, all right?
slinks down, and you take a look at this beautiful bramble before you. These dense thickets of beautiful magnolia flowers seem to block your way completely, and you can try and force your way through to see if you make it, if you like, or try other means.
Well, in Orly's experience, trees have sentience in this wood, so he's gonna go and talk to the tree. So go up to one of the branches and the trunk. Like, hello? Magnolia tree? That's some mighty pretty branches and flowers you got there. You mind if I just pass on through, just real quick? Got some friends on the other side that need my help.
And you get no response.
Alright, I'm gonna take that silence as a maybe, and I'm gonna try and go through. Alright?
You
Okay, let's try it.
put your
Orly's gonna
hand.
try and go through.
As soon as you try and put your hand in, it's gonna like close up tighter.
Okay.
And really like block your way, so your hand like really scrapes as it starts going in.
Well, you clearly didn't like that. So what can I do to... You know what? I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work. Orly's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Yeah, you cast Detect Thoughts, and you don't get anything from the trees or anything like that, but you do start hearing the small thoughts coming from your scarf. No, it's just like protect master, protect master, like in and out as he kind of like nuzzles against you.
Alright. And so this tree takes up the whole like front vicinity of like where I am. It's what you're showing currently, like the circlement of...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It stretches up as far as you can see and as like far around as you can see, and behind you is more of like small magnolia trees, kind of littered. Or it doesn't really look like Pip's wood, but you know that's where you entered.
Okay. So in that case, Orly's gonna try and climb the tree.
Yeah. Give me an athletics at
Oh, that's
disadvantage.
Athletics forte. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that is athletics +1. That's an 8.
Yeah, you try and you go up. You get 1 foot, get another up, and then it kind of just like shakes you down, and you fall to the ground, and uh, and like an impression like the ones you've seen before of the gnome with a huge pointy hat, kind of appears in the tree in front of you.
Can I detect its thoughts?
You can, and you get the faint kind of thoughts of the conversation that was going on inside the dome as it starts saying, "Those rats chased me." And zips through. You get kind of like another piece where it's just like, that deed belongs to me. I made a deal. And you keep getting just like little snippets and parts of this weird conversation.
And I see a gnome in the tree.
Yeah, the impression kind of pop out of the tree that you tried to climb.
Hello? Uh, Mr. or Mrs. Gnome? I'm sorry, it's the first time I've seen a tree gnome. Um, could you help me get to my friends?
And you hear the trees flutter. Like you see it and you hear it shake, and magnolia flowers fall down around you, and a voice comes from the hole as its mouth starts to open slightly. You hear, "They've taken my map."
Right. But I'm sure that if you sat down and talked to them real nicely about it, we could work something out.
They refuse.
But did you ask them nicely? With please and thank you? I bet you didn't.
Yes. And a wind kind of blows past and blows and hits you. And you get this gust. And the scarf like goes in front of your mouth to like block the wind, then coils back.
Detecting thoughts. Is he lying? Can I roll an insight?
He is not lying. You hear exactly
He's not lying.
what he's saying in his
He
head.
used please? Well, in that case, I think you should let me through so I can tell my friends that they should really give you the map.
Why should I trust another one of these demons?
Do you have anything else to lose, really? Best case, I do what I say and you get your map. Worst case, well, you're no better off.
And it kind of detects this honesty and niceness from you as your travels, and there's kind of an impression that's been left by the wood on you, that it knows that you're kind of trustworthy, that kind of recedes back into the tree, and it looks normal, and a small hole opens up, but you can't really see inside. It's pitch black.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna go through now. And Orly's gonna try and get through.
Again, as you step through and put your foot, and half your body goes, you feel a tap on your shoulder. Mr. Orly? You feel a hand kind of shake,
Yes.
and you turn and you see it's an old, frail man in a safari getup. This time it's like pinstriped, and he has this safari hat, the old school pants that like puff out, and he's kind of shaking, and he has a messenger bag on him. And he goes,
Oh, is that you, Percival?
Yes, just a little worse for wear in this part.
Yeah,
of
have you? I mean, look, have you been sleeping properly?
My other brothers are slave drivers. But I do love my work. And he kind of like pulls your arm. He's like, let us chat. I have a message for you.
Right, but my friends are in trouble over there. Do you think we can go help them first, quick?
I assure you this is important. I haven't much time.
Oh, okay. Sure. What seems to be the problem?
And he steps back a little bit and takes his backpack off, opens it, and takes something like huge out, sets it down, and then folds it open and takes a seat. And he goes, so weary. It's hard for a mailman these days.
What? I'm sorry. It's something. Didn't realize you were so driven.
Yes, but I do take pride in my work. Yes, as all Percival's. It really is tiring here. And he goes, oh yes, the thing. And he pulls out an envelope and hands it to you.
Thank you.
He goes, it's addressed to Olaf, yes. You, my good man.
I mean, okay. Do I read this now?
Like you could, now? If you have questions, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea. Okay. It's gonna open it up and start reading it.
And you open up the letter, and it says like big. You notice big up top. It says, "From Percival Peevers to Olaf, I offer you a deal. You have no home, and surely you wish for a place to rest your head. We Percivals, by decree of the executives of exhibition, can offer you a slice. Just bring me the deed of one of your companions, and you should have a home of your own." Signed, and it says again in big, Percival Peevers, and under in small, by decree of the executives of exhibition.
Orly's gonna finish reading it, gonna fold it back up, put it back in the envelope. He's gonna walk up to this Percival. He's gonna hand him the envelope and say, "I'm good, thanks." And he's gonna turn around and walk towards.
But you don't want to keep it. They'll be quite cross with me if you don't have it.
I know the message. I got the message. You did your job. Don't worry about
it. Okay. And
if they need to, if they give you some problems, tell them to come to me, and I'll tell them you did your job. Don't worry about it. I'm not interested. Thank you though.
Oh, well, do you mind signing this satisfaction card? And he gives you a little pen.
Take it. 5 stars. Message delivered.
Oh, you really are, as they say, a gem, one of a kind, truly a gentleman. Oh, it really is tiring here. Oh, and he puts his bag, takes his chair back, puts it
as
back in
he
his
leaves,
bag.
I'm gonna give him a healing word.
Oh, he straightens up a little bit and starts to get a little younger again.
6 points of healing.
Yeah, even with that 6. Ooh, yeah. He starts to get a little younger and stands up a little straighter. He goes, "Yes, thank you. You're quite a good chap. And he,
No, just get some sleep at some point.
I'll take that advice. And he shuffles a little quicker and waves to you
Bye.
and disappears into the tree line.
All right. Where was I? I came from here. I gotta go there. All right. And just gonna go towards where he believes his friends are.
Beautiful. And you step into the dark bramble. And give me a survival roll, please.
Okay. That is 15.
Ooh, baby. So with a 15, I'm gonna say you walk for a good 40 minutes. And it's still like pretty dark, but it starts to get a little brighter as you're going, and your eyes adjust a little bit so you're able to see. And it just looks like the forest is continuing here through this dark area, but the trees, the magnolia trees, are a little bigger, so you got to kind of like shuffle through. But it's beautiful here. And every moment the wind will blow and the flowers will drop, and you have like a little bit of peace as you're walking through. So I'm gonna give you inspiration. Give you a little inspiration as you take in the beauty of this part of the wood. And you walk a little further, and as you do, I'm going to cut back to everyone else. So you guys find yourself resting near the end of your long rest as Pip, you feel your magic start to return to you. But it still is calm over here in this beautiful grove. And the flowers still seem to drop, and you guys still feel that nature reinvigorating you. The air is crisp and clean. You finally have a moment to collect yourself.
Well, boys, what'll it be? Ketchup or mustard?
What is this talk of condiments?
Catch what?
Just means I'm hungry. We haven't eaten since we departed from the companion woods.
Have you not been snacking on your rations as we moved?
No, I used to travel with a couple pups, and you know how they can chew through any sort of snackings you got on you. Haven't had the time to replenish. Perhaps we forage? Or I could do it alone.
Schmoopsy, accompany Ulysses on his hunt.
You sure, Smoopsy? All right.
Yeah, Schmoopsy listens.
I forgot she doesn't have the tag.
I will come too.
Well, now, come on, Tom. You're going to just sit there by yourself?
Well, I must be honest, I'm still nursing my wounds. I've not been dropped twice. Well, it's been some time.
I understand.
We will
Yeah, I'll
not
pick up
stray
some.
far.
I suppose I might as well. I'll just kind of like lean on Schmoopsy. Get half dragged. I mean, I did rest, but it's more of emotional turmoil and strife at this point.
I don't think I'll find anything for that, but keep an eye out for you.
A good dragging
Oh, my good man.
help you clear your mind.
Yes. Onward.
And you guys pack up and make your way back through the path. You notice it's a little different from when you came in. It seems that there's smaller magnolia trees that stretches out for some time through this area. And it looks like at one point it gets a little dark.
We won't stray too far because Tom is not accompanying us.
No, I am in the end. I'm just being dragged slowly. I'm just
Oh,
more slowing you guys down than really accompanying you.
Dragging his feet, you hear his metal clanking against the dirt.
Woe is me.
Schmoopsy turns and looks at you, goes, and nudges you on the thigh, and then trots back up with the rest of the group.
He's really milking this, huh?
And we'll zoom back to Orly, who's making his way. And you see down further on, it gets a little brighter. But I'm gonna. Oh, do you still have your detect thoughts?
I should. Tech thoughts lasts for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
So it's up. I don't know how long it's been.
You hear at the back of your mind something going, sleep, and I want you to make a Constitution save, but with advantage.
Okie dokie. Constitution, you say? 14.
The 14, you feel like you're nodding off for a second, but you pop back up, and you hear in the distance, somewhere, but close by in your mind, sleep. But nothing seems to happen to you.
Hello? Are you talking to me?
You hear no response out loud, but after a few moments, you hear again in your mind, sleep, sleep. And almost like a slight, like weird bongo in your head. Sleep, boom, boom, sleep, boom, boom.
Sounds like you've got a good percussion going there. Look, I don't know if you can help me. I'm trying to find my friends. They came around past here a little bit ago. Do you happen to know where I can find them?
They don't answer. Just after a few moments, the repeat, sleep, boom, boom, sleep, boom, boom.
Right.
It's my jam now.
Well, I do know that some people might need some sleep, but I'm feeling all right. For
And
now, anyways.
it goes quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you off. Maybe I can sleep later. You know.
And you continue and make your way towards the light. The rest of you guys, you walk down and you get to where the light starts fading, and it's almost like a threshold of darkness where the magnolia trees get a little bigger. The rest of the group. I'm cutting back. Sorry.
Pip, where the heck are we?
More of these confounded trees. It appears we're still in the woods.
Yes.
This ain't your woods?
Does it look familiar?
It doesn't look familiar, but it does feel like your woods still.
Interesting. We may be close. Let's just continue this way. Well, I'm following the flower, right? So.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if you were before, but it as you say that it pops back up on your staff and does indeed point in the direction past the threshold of darkness.
Good.
You guys step through, And at first, you can't see anything. It's pretty dark. Then after a while, it starts to get have a dim light, and your eyes adjust, and you're able to see the rows of magnolia trees that seem to go on, and a figure off at the distance walking towards you.
Another foe.
Who goes there?
We shall meet him.
Pip yells, "Who goes there?" And Orly, you hear back a faint echo, but you're able to see the outline of 3 people and a dog.
It's a big ass dog, motherfucker.
Yeah. A big beast. No, that was
He's too far. I can't hear him. I see his mouth moving.
Hello? 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 My name's Orly.
You guys hear this echo, like the faint words. You keep going, Orly.
What's your name?
Crying a lot.
My name is Tom Castellan.
God, he's answering now.
Well, who's this? Do we know this?
Oh,
we know
hey,
this.
Tom.
This one.
Yeah, that's Orly. He just said it.
Orly. I'm trying to place him.
Did I make him up? No. Orly.
Hello, Orly.
Is that Ulysses I hear?
Yes,
Oh, and
that's.
Pip.
Why are we introducing ourselves so far? Just get over here.
Oh, right. I stopped walking. I apologize. I'm coming.
And
It's
you
okay, I've walked up to you.
pick up pace, and you guys meet up in this dimly
Oh,
lit.
is that you, Pip? I thought you were a tree.
No.
In this dimly lit part of the Magnolia Forest. And Orly, you hear again in your head, sleep, boom, boom, sleep, boom, boom.
Right. So, listen, I was talking to a tree, and the tree was saying that you didn't want to give him a map even though he asked really nicely for it.
This is true.
Is there a reason why we need the map?
No.
Why we can't just
We
give
gave
it to the
it
tree?
to the tree in the end, Orly. I remember you now, I believe. You were with us for some time.
At a certain point, yeah.
He was gone
He
for
was-
like 15 minutes.
It was right before the
Yes. Of course. But you're back now.
I'm going to need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. As Orly
no.
hears in his head again, sleep, boom, boom, sleep, boom, boom.
Nat 1 for a total of 4.
You get a +2
Oh,
when you're
wait.
around me.
I have inspiration.
Yes, you do.
Nice.
Is this a reroll or is it's advantage, correct?
I believe so.
Alright, so I'm getting rid of these dice because they're not doing too good for me.
Don't forget about your +2. If you're near,
16 for me.
Oh, God.
17
Wow.
for me.
So, a 1 a 1 for Tom, so 3 for Tom.
Oh,
I should say. No, sorry, not 3. It's Constitution, so sorry, a 4 for Tom.
hot 4.
And for Schmoopsy, it's a 19.
Ooh.
Shamoopsay.
Alright.
And Orly?
So, I changed dice. I rolled a 2.
Oh.
So that's a 7.
Mid-sentence, as you guys have your reunion, you see Tom and Orly pass out and fall unconscious.
Oh,
As I'm addressing you, Orly, we just fall into each other.
And fall asleep. Heavy snores.
We gotta roll a die to see who falls on top of who.
Fair enough, yeah.
I don't know what that'd be.
A flat D20?
D20
Yeah,
plus
sure.
dex.
What kind of armor is Orly wearing?
He's wearing heavy armor.
Oh, you both.
No, we both are. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
well,
not so
actually,
bad. That's
medium armor, medium armor.
Dink! Just bounce off each other.
Just just like bowling pins.
And as they fall
Olympus took
down,
chest bumps.
who fell on top of who?
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, who's the top? Who's the bottom?
Oh.
I think we know. You
Only
roll
on
a
the
2,
bottom.
If Tom was on bottom, he'd be a power
Wait,
bottom.
I mean Orly.
Oh yes.
So Orly falls down, Tom falls down on top of him. Take a D4 of damage, Orly.
What?
Does that wake him up?
A fist doesn't even
do
do
I
that.
roll that or?
Does he wake up?
It should just 1 point. Anyway, sorry. You're the DM.
Do you roll that or do I roll that?
You roll it. The trust.
Doesn't matter.
It's a 2.
A hot 2. A dink as a, and then
Hey,
you
crushed
guys.
by Tom.
Yeah. That big boy, Schmoopsy, stands guard. Hairs on the back of her neck stand up. She growls looks around at the tree line. Then you guys hear an echo. Pip and Ulysses, you hear an echo from the tree line, coming, going. Sleep, boom boom, sleep, boom boom.
Yuli, I
Yeah, I
sense
hear it.
magic afoot.
Where is it coming from? Hold on.
Perhaps we should just take them and leave this place.
Boom boom.
I'm just trying to get a sense of where the voice is to make sure we don't walk towards it.
And I'm gonna need everyone. Well, everyone who's actually give me in it. Everyone, give me that hot in it.
It's gonna be a chill sesh. Yeah, we're just sleeping, you know?
Nobody said
That's another 1. Jesus Christ. Oh, I have initiative. Fuck, thank God. Gotta love that shield, man. But that's no better. That's a 3.
I got a 19.
14.
Both of these dice are going to jail.
Yule. 14? 14 from Ulysses? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Orly?
10.
Ooh, baby. And I'm gonna roll for the boys. Here comes the boys.
Who's the
He
boys?
said boys?
Yeah.
Boys.
Oh no.
The boys.
Shut your
We gave the
whore
bad
mouth.
No, this is a different part of the woods.
Wait,
did we long rest or no?
you did long rest.
We did?
Yes.
Because I still have.
What's going on?
The boys. Is it the boys that I'm thinking of?
Is it?
Honestly.
Is it? All right. The first one is gonna be Pip.
It's me. Okay, I do a quick little scan with my peepers.
Give me a perception.
Hell yeah.
Little peeper scan.
Here we go. That's a natty. That's a freaking
Nice.
natty 20 for a 28.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ooh, this perception. You pick up your staff, the flower recedes in, and a thorny rose pops out from the top, and you smash it down, and this like wave of dust kicks up, and the magnolia flowers from the trees come down and fly with this blast of wind that you pushed and wrap around these weird looking these shape starts to take form as the flowers bombard it, and it wipes the flowers off, and you see a half tapir, half hedgehog kind of stand upright and look at you.
Wait, half hedgehog, half what? Tapeworm?
Tapeworm?
A tapir, like a
Oh, it's,
Taper.
yeah.
Hey, what is
little
that?
elephant nose, little weird dude.
Oh, the little, okay, wait, I'm pretty sure.
It kind of looks like a capybara, but like
Okay.
with like a little tiny trunk.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cute. Oh, but it's got quills.
Yes.
Very cool.
But it's a hedgehog, echidna-esque.
With a little
Big old
Look at that
weirdo.
snout.
A kitty
They're
cat.
they're kind of cute. They're kind of cute.
They're definitely cute.
And it waves its arms at you, and its quills on its back stand up. And you hear it. It opens its mouth, and you hear in your mind, "Sleep, boom, boom, sleep."
Okay.
And the one in the back starts beating its belly.
Cease this music at once.
Sleep, boom, boom, sleep.
Let's see what I can do here.
Are they upright?
Yeah, they are now, but they're kind of like hunched, almost like a armadillo. Or,
Okay, yeah, that's what I
not
was
armadillo,
imagining.
like a pangolin, or like a pangolin, where they're like kind of like hunched, and like they have the quills.
But with the flowers around them, are they like? Does Yuli notice them now?
Yes, you can see them like perfectly clear now. They're kind of not camouflaged anymore.
Okay.
You
Are
see
they
two of
pink?
these things. They are pink.
They are pink.
Yeah, so they blend in over here.
All right. I'm going to. I just want to see the range on this. How far are they from me?
They
30
they are 30 feet. Yeah.
Oh, they are. Okay, I'm just going to point my staff at them.
Actually, sorry, no, they're 15 feet.
Oh, they're really
Oh, they're close.
Yeah, I'm just going to point my staff at them with like flower with the rose, cease this at once, and I'm going to cast create water above them. Oh, they have to be in open containers. Never mind. I just wanted to like drop a ball of water on them.
But you cannot rain
I
on their
cannot
parade.
Rain on the parade. I think I'm just going to try and pull one out of the flower.
What do you mean?
Like yank it out of the flower, like grab it so it stops its chest,
Okay. Well, they're not like embedded in a flower. They're just like covered with the flowers that you blew on them, but they're like standing upright. So if you want to like grab them, you'd be
Yeah,
like,
I just want to grapple them.
Okay, sweet.
Careful
Yeah.
with that grapple.
Give me a roll. Give me that hot roll. That hot tamale,
Ooh, that's an 11.
and they could escape it.
Well, it's against their
It's
AC.
it's against their AC. Yeah.
You go to grab it, but it swings down and puffs out its quills, and you take a D4, and it slips out of your grasp. You take 3 damage, necrotic damage.
Ah! How dare you? I was going to simply restrain you, but now I might just end you. Yeah. Do they just keep playing their music?
Yeah, they keep playing their music in your mind as
They
they
don't wanna talk to
wave their arms at you.
All right. That's my turn.
Oh, next would be Ulysses. Well, actually, sorry, I'm misspoken. One of the tapers is going to attack, and both of you, and actually not both of you guys. I was gonna say Sid, Ulysses.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna need you to make another Constitution save.
16.
Oh, you nod off for a second and then pop back up. And you heard louder in your brain as you're sleeping. Eat, boom, boom, and then pop back up.
Do you say eat?
It did say eat. And that's gonna be him. Next is gonna be you, Ulysses.
Get out of my damn head. Wake up. I'm going to lick my palm and slap the shit out of Tom and try and wake him up.
Tom, give me another Constitution save.
Man knows the move. Wake up slap.
That's an 18, sir.
You feel this slap. Roll your damage though.
My unarmed strike is
Unarmed
0
strike.
damage.
Oh wow, frail old man. You
Just a little squeak.
Oh wait, no, it's 1 now. Sorry. You take
in the
Oh,
world.
what the fuck?
you wake up, and as you're popping back up, you hear in your mind, "Eat, boom, boom," and
What? What's happened?
There's these weird quilled creatures trying to make us sleep and eat.
Quill
Actually-
creatures.
That doesn't sound too bad.
You look up and they're waving their arms at you.
How many are there?
Magic.
2.
They look like pinatas of sort. This Festivus creation filled with goodies and treats. The Lord Avenir Rose would display them at his birth, the day of his birth, yearly.
All right, you're rambling. Listen, man, they haven't heard us yet, so maybe we don't outright kill them, but, hostile and all. I'm going to go wake up. What was his name again? Now you got me forgetting.
Orly.
Orly, thank you.
How could you forget? He is so memorable, this thing.
Well, he was unconscious for a while.
Hmm.
Now, where's Pip?
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 He's gone again.
Damn it.
I'm right here. How can you not see me 15 feet away from me, you fools? I'm being stabbed by a goddamn porcupine.
Oh, they have attacked us.
Dirt boy.
Yes!
You hear
thought he
in your
was just
mind
scratching up
again.
against
supposed
the
to be the
tree.
shooter.
Sleep, boom, boom, sleep, boom, boom.
Seems Dirt Boy is being accosted.
I'll run over to Orly. Next turn, I'll try and help him. And that'll be my turn.
Oh, beautiful. Next, yeah, it's actually one of these. Shout out to Dungeon Monsters. Y'all are the best.
They are
Old-
very,
Old
very
drowsy
chill.
boys. Wink. Waving their weird arms. It's gonna be the other one, and Orly, it's gonna wave its arms at your unconscious body, and you're gonna have to give me a wisdom save at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Actually, no, not disadvantage. Sorry.
Okay, is this a charm or frightened effect?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you're an elf. Can't you not be magically put to sleep or something?
I'm not an elf.
Nope.
You're worse.
Wisdom, you say? It's an 18.
An 18. So save. You take 4 damage. 4 necrotic damage. Oh no, sorry, 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
But you pop up and you have like horrible dreams for a few seconds of these weird creatures, like exactly like what's accosting the group. These porcupine, hedgehog tapers are all pink, kind of like eating your head, kind of reaching in and ripping chunks out of your head to try and get to your brain. And you pop back up awake and you hear eat boom boom.
I don't think I can sleep after that. No, thank you. Oh dear. Okay, they want to eat our brains.
Orly sits up and yells this as he gets up.
Goodness, Orly. Scared me half to death. What do you mean?
I don't know. They're giving me dreams, man. I don't know.
What did you dream of?
They were eating our heads, our brains. Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying eat. Well, he was singing it.
I heard
They
that
want us
too.
Eat us.
They want to eat us. Yeah.
All right, forget what I said. It's on side.
They're going
You
to
see it,
catch
don't
these
you?
hands. And this flame.
That flame is lit.
Lady.
The next would be Orly.
Fantastic. It's my
Mhm.
turn. All right. I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt against the one that dream eatered me. I mean, ate my dreams.
It's the one in the back.
All right. Is he within 120 feet of me?
Definitely.
I'm guiding his
Oh.
ass.
Guide him. Guide the
what?
fool.
Salvation?
That's we'll see. 25 to hit.
that hits.
All right. Let me see this damage.
Come on.
Get mad.
That's it. Oh, 10, 11 points of damage.
Respectable.
Commanding 11. You see these bolts shoot down and hit it, and it puts up its arms and waves, and the flowers kind of go to block it, but the bolts go through and hit it, but it's still standing pretty tall, and it goes back to waving its arms at you.
Now listen here, I don't appreciate that very much. So next time I think you should ask before you do something like that.
Sleep, boom, boom, sleep, boom, boom.
They clearly won't listen to any reason.
Nope. And can you do any more, Orly?
Nah, that's me.
Next is Tom.
So I'm going to look at the other at the which one is closest to me of the two? Would you say?
There's one that was beating its belly in the back that dream eatered Orly, and the other one was the one in front tried to put hypnosis on.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one closest, the one that I guess we're kind of dogpiling on here. I'm going to approach it. I'm going to cast my Vow of Enmity as a bonus action. I'm going to say, "You fiend! Nobody puts Tom down for a nap, except the Lord Abanir Rose, and by him I will destroy you." And then I'm going to take a couple swangs.
Ooh.
As you know I do.
Mace of Flame.
Yes, sir. Flail of Flame. So that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Beauty.
Ooh. With
15
grace.
bludgeoning and 3 fire.
Okay.
Second strike. That's a 21.
That hits.
10 bludgeoning and 4 fire.
Damn.
And Schmoopsy's going to come in to make her attack.
And she gets flanking, right?
Yeah, well, she'll run around behind, basically. So that is a 15. Does a 15 hit, sir?
That hits.
Beauty. Oh, that's only 6 points of damage. But he or she does need to make, or they need to make a strength saving throw and beat 13.
It meets.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is mashed up. It's bloodied and battered.
Who wants to sleep now, you minion?
And you hear in your mind it going, retreat, boom, boom, retreat, boom, boom.
I bet you do.
But the next would be Pip.
Okay, I said Tom just beat the shit out of this.
Dunk,
Yeah.
dunk.
So I'm just gonna call out in beast speech, and I go, "Yes, be gone before we eat you. We'll eat you."
And
I am
they
hungry.
will try and scamper away. Tom, you do have an attack of opportunity on that one.
Sometimes
if you do want
these
to
words-
attack it, if you like.
Yeah, actually, And when I do get an attack of opportunity as a new feature of mine, where the frick is it? Relentless something. Relentless Avenger. When I hit a creature with an opportunity attack, I can lose half of my speed immediately after the attack without provoking attacks of opportunity myself. So I'm going to try and get ahead of the other one.
Oh, absolutely.
With half my moves. I don't know if I can. You said it was 15 feet away. Half my movement speed is 15 feet. So I can at least get into its range. I'll hit this first one with the attack of opportunity. It's the closer one, so does a 14 hit?
It does hit.
Okay, fuck. So 14. Wow, that's good. 14 bludgeoning and 6 fire damage.
Yeah, how do you want to take it out?
Could I just up chuck it like a spinning uppercut, basically? And I just want it to fly. Yeah, pretty much. And it just fly up and land 20 feet behind me in a pile. I don't even look at it. And then I immediately run towards the other one.
Sickening crunch as it flies up out of view for a second, and then freaking comes crashing down, and Tom
just like the pinatas
take off after the other one. And I'll say you are able to cut it off.
Perfect.
Anybody else could get an attack in if they like, as Tom runs in front of it and cuts it off. And as you do, it's gonna sit down and fall to its butt. Relatively fresh, only getting hit by that guiding bolt. And I'll look up at you, kind of scared.
Yes. Another pet for you, dirt boy. Or perhaps you, Ulysses.
I don't want no brain eater.
A dog that puts your foes to sleep?
That's not a... Huh?
And you hear
name
in
it.
your minds,
You can name it Squelch.
retreat. Dun, dun.
Let it go,
Everyone
Tom.
or just Tom?
It's not worth it.
Okay, but we'll eat its friend, yes?
Yes, we might as well make use of its corpse.
Okay. Good. All right. Get out of here. Go, shoot!
And it looks back at its friend, and then tears kind of swell up in its eyes, and it scampers off.
Good eating.
You scoop up. Are you taking the time to cook it here? Build a fire? Or are you going to try and continue?
No, we'll continue on. I'll just hoist it over my back.
You get this thick blood kind of suit on your armor. But it doesn't look like the sap. And you guys make your...
Thicker.
You're kind of left there for a second in this dimly lit part. Once now alone to finish your reunion, if you like.
No better reunion than one
Interrupted.
in combat, I suppose.
Yes, hello, Orly.
Have a good nap.
No, not really.
I did.
Good nap, man.
I'm gonna have nightmares for days.
Well, nothing a good roasted whatever this is can't fix.
I believe they're called tapers.
No, that can't be right.
No, why not?
I don't have to answer your questions.
I mean, I guess not.
Let's
True.
continue. I follow the flower.
You point your staff back, and the rose goes back into your staff, and the sunflower comes back out, and it points you in the direction that Orly came from. And for some time, you guys walk. Give me another survival roll, actually. Whoever's leading the group, you can get help if anybody wants to help guide.
Do I have proficiency?
I can
help if you need. If not,
Well, I got a 21 without.
okay. This man knows his survival.
And
I'm just like staring at the flower.
the flower grows twice as big, almost like it's absorbing the light that's coming through in this part, and it turns a little bit and points straight ahead of you. And you guys walk, and you see another opening. It gets slightly dark again, and there's another opening in the trees of the magnolia forest, but it's very dark. You can't see past it. But Orly, you recognize it as where you came in.
Oh, hey, that's I came in from there. I think we can get out from there too.
Very well.
But if we, from where you came in, then aren't we out?
Well, no, we have to get through that to get out.
And then we'll be out of the woods. So to speak.
Well, out of this ring of magnolia trees, anyways.
Good.
And Pip, as you step your foot through, I'd like everyone to give me a Constitution save once more.
Why? Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, never mind. I did good.
Oh, so bad, dude.
It's a 22 this time.
13 for me.
12 for Tom and 5 for Schmoopsy.
Ooh. Everybody. Oh, Schmoopsy passes out. But everybody else stays awake. You fall asleep for a second and hear sleep. Boom, boom. But pop back up, but Schmoopsy stays down, completely passed out. But you don't see anything. And you
Hear
don't.
the sleep?
Ulysses,
You heard it
Take
once,
this-
but
take
then
our
it
feast.
stopped.
Oh God. Okay.
start to drag Schmoopsy.
And you guys try again and step through the threshold, and you're unaccosted. You go through the bramble. They had to try once more, you know. And make your way through, pushing through, when you pop back out through the brush, and you get through a tree where on either side, you go through like a huge magnolia tree again, and on either side there's two gnomes in the same way, reaching out towards something, almost like this weird archway showing you through. And you walk past it kind of warily and step back out and back into the wood that, Pip, you know the most because it looks exactly like home.
For the
But
first
you
time, my shoulders relax.
Untense. You describe what your wood looks like to everyone, actually. The outskirts. What kind of forest is it? What's the vibe?
It's like a pretty dense, like regular looking forest. It's like pretty normal looking, except for the massive oak tree at the center that is like most of the leaves have sort of fallen off. There's only really like two portions of the canopy that are still
Normal
intact.
for which part of the world?
Yeah.
Like which trees
Canadian,
are mostly
little maples.
normal for us? A lot of
sturdy-
pines,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind
pines,
of like
maples, birch.
yeah, a bunch of like
Poplars.
maple trees and maybe even like a few birch trees. I don't know, but they're all like really tightly packed together.
Yes.
But there's like a center area with this one big tree, and yeah, I imagine that's where I'm going immediately.
Yes. You take a deep breath. Your shoulders relax, and you see this beautiful Canadian arboreal scene stretching out, and the fresh pine and woody smells hit your nose and refresh you. But you look back and you could still see this archway remaining on your wood of these two gnomes reaching out and the magnolia trees just at the border where it hits your wood. But it seems connected to you, very much so.
But this is like, and I'm just sort of saying this to confirm it for myself, but this is like the first time that I've ever noticed those woods or like that archway or anything to do with the gnomes. Like I've lived in my part of the woods completely unaware that there was ever more wood outside of it. I was always thought that this was like the entirety of the forest.
Yes, exactly.
And then all the shenanigans happen. Yeah, so I'm like coming back and there's a lot on Pip's mind. Yeah, and I think I just like sort of stay quiet for a big portion of the walk towards the oak tree.
Oh, sorry. This is my home. We have finally arrived.
And you come upon this massive oak tree with a swirling door in the middle and railways and balconies jutting through the top. But it's smaller, right? More for an animal, not for a grown person. Correct, Pip?
Yeah, well, the door is massive. Like the tree itself is huge. But yeah, like it's completely closed off. There's like little holes for squirrels and things like that and bird nests in the trees. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way in other through the door. But it's closed.
And you?
I will. Yes. Would you like to come in?
Yes, please.
I have a place where you may cook that if you'd like.
And I just point off to the side. There's like a little fire pit. And I will wild shape into a chipmunk. Climb up the tree into one of the holes. And after a little bit, the front door will begin to spin and the roots twist apart, revealing an entrance.
And this
And I'm just
grand,
there sitting as a little chipmunk.
this
in the
big
entrance.
door rumbles and opens for you. Fine folk.
Are we supposed to go in? Are we allowed in now?
What are you, a vampire? Must you be invited in? Enter.
Oh, it's always polite, you know?
I'll stay out back and like start quilling or whatever the word is. Skinning, all that good stuff.
When you start, you realize after you get a lot of the front scales and stuff off, the quills are kind of placed perfectly, where as you separate them, it kind of makes like perfect kind of kebabs.
It kebabs itself.
The skin, I mean, the meat comes off with the quill.
It kind of breaks off perfectly.
Little
so
hexagonal kebabs
yeah,
that just all come out like puzzle pieces.
You could maybe see why these things don't like people passing, because they're kind of easy to prepare. You think to yourself as you
Easy meal prep with your hunt.
Pig tapers? Ooh.
and you have these ready and bring the tray back inside. Or well, you start cooking and the beautiful smell fills the air and all the critters come back to you, Pip, and sit, and you hear them all, like the cacophony of animals making various chirps and chitters and all that. You saying like, "Oh, where have you been, Pip? What are you doing? What are you seeing? It's been forever since you left. Man, you're finally back. We missed you so much. All's been pretty normal except for that lizard guy." And they're like all like saying things at you all at once. They're like crowding you and like jumping on you.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, I'm still a little chipmunk, right?
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
going
they're
in
still
and they're all starting to
piling
come
you.
in from like the
Yeah.
canopies and like along the sides of the roots. And
There's a rodent infestation.
yeah, they're all coming down, and I'm looking around. I'm not answering them. I'm going around. I go to my like big long table where I do like my ritualistic stuff, and there's just like, I don't know, like nuts everywhere and like bird shit all over it.
Yeah, it's
And I just like stop and like I just turn back into my normal self. And I go, silence!
And they all stop
I
and
left this
scamper away.
place in your care, and look what you've done with it.
They
You've made it more of a nest than it already was.
A few stick this thing to get the scolding and look sad, but the rest of them immediately scamper off and run. And you see an old, like, grizzled one that like has gray fur, grizzled squirrel has gray fur, and he has like a little bow tie, and he comes up to you and he goes, "Oh, rowdy animals, Master Pip. I'm sorry. Oh,
It has been quite some time.
it has, Master Pip. It has.
Have you been hibernating like I have prescribed?
I have, and look what happened. Sleep
Yes.
isn't always the best option, Master Pip.
You're the only responsible one.
And it's made me old and gray.
Well, before you kick the bucket,
Hopefully
I'm gonna
not
reach
soon.
into my leathers and pull out Ned. And I'm gonna hand Ned to the elderly squirrel.
I go, Ned is now your apprentice. Teach him before you die.
As the cycle. Yes, come. What is your name? He goes, I'm. He looks at you. I'm
Ned.
Ned.
Hmm.
And he goes, "Oh, nice to meet you, Ned." And he shakes his hand, and they go off into the higher parts of the tree. And some birds come down, and they sweep the table with their tails, and fly off. And you're left alone in your home.
Well, welcome. Do not do like the birds. Do not shit on the table. There is a hole in that root over there where you can defecate.
And Ulysses, the meat cooks super fast, almost like it's steak. So you get that nice rare, some medium rare, and you come back right as Pip, you see the animals run off. And Pip says this to the group.
You ready to eat? You gonna clear some space on that table?
Just don't do it on that hole over there, because that's apparently where you defecate.
Well, apparently there was the defecation of these birds and creatures on the table, so perhaps not on the table either.
Well, we can just eat it, like,
Just stand.
Standing.
It's a kebab, yes?
All right, we'll grab it. The plate's getting heavy.
Yes.
Plate?
Made
Where
inside
did you get a plate?
or
Just
outside.
carry plates with you?
No, it looked like some old plate mail that I just swished down.
Understood. Very nice.
I called it plate.
It's a giant leaf.
Maybe it'll catch on.
Come on.
How do they taste?
Mm.
Does it taste like cotton candy?
They
feel like it
taste
looks like
Please
it does.
no.
sublime,
Oh, God.
like some Kobe beef. And you didn't see it, but it's perfectly seasoned
Kobe.
with the spice of your dreams.
Well, it's a good thing they live right next to me.
And
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, fuck. It's too late. I spit some out, and I want to make a survival check or something, because is this like sleep poison that we're eating?
Just sleep forever.
Oh, no.
Too late.
We all just pass out.
spit it out. Give me that survival roll.
Fall asleep on the kebab. Impale yourself.
Skewered.
Bad times.
Is that 11 or 17? 17. 19.
You don't feel like it's poisonous or anything like that, but it does feel like this could get highly addictive.
Let's not eat too many of these, boys.
I need more.
Jesus, that was fast. Just take a few each.
Are you gonna finish that?
We need to conserve for another day.
I'm gonna say there are 12 kebabs.
Of kebabs. And we eat.
So
So
can we eat them all?
12 Usim
everyone
kebabs.
probably took 2.
You may gorge yourself. There is plenty of food for us to hunt here in the woods.
Oh, well, there's only 2 left. Then, so go ahead.
How many is everybody eating?
How many are there?
There's 12.
There's 12. I assume we all eat at least 2. So that
Yeah.
makes. Oh wait, no, Shadib's not eating. So let's see what it's-
But Schmoopsy is. Hello.
True. Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
That would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then Tom could just have the other 2.
I will, actually.
Tom, give me a Constitution save.
Oh my god.
I will, in fact. Yeah, that's a 9. You'll be happy to know.
As soon as you finish the 4th, you fall asleep.
Nice.
Everybody get
apnea.
a D6 of healing.
D6 healing?
Nice.
Okay. I heal.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Absolutely.
And go ahead.
Uh,
Yep, you're left in the living room.
so are we resting here for the night? Tom seems to be
Yes.
already sleeping.
That would be wise. And you may stay, of course.
Didn't we just sleep?
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna start like dragging Tom into a big pile of bushes on the right side of the tree, like the inside of the tree.
Oh, my lord. Don't tickle me. You know I'm ticklish.
It will muffle the sound of his snores. And I might as well just show you around. Here is the hearth root, and there's like a big twisting vine that reaches up the center of the tree, and it gives off like a faint warmth when you stand close to it. And here's where I do all of my ritualistic things, and where the birds shit, apparently. And this is the defecation root, feeds the tree. And then there's like a staircase that leads up to like an upper platform that looks out over the tree. If you wish to get some fresh air or see the night sky, it's quite beautiful. You may stay upstairs.
Thank you.
Mighty cat.
I think I'm going to look at the night sky a little bit.
I hope we clean up some of this shit.
And
No, the animals must do that.
the other places in your wood are that little enchanted grove where the animals go a lot, where you like to meditate and relax, where it's like kind of closed off. And then there's another path towards the river, and then a slight like new game trail that you've actually noticed more prominently. It's more prominent now that you're making your rounds. Is it's towards something you're not sure, but when you search deep, you get the feeling of like regret. You get that feeling of being around regras when you concentrate at that new trail that seems a little bit more fresh.
All right. And that was there when I knew about it before. Like that's
Yes.
not new. It's like newer, but it's not. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it seems more like used now.
Okay. Oh.
Perhaps Regraz has found his way back. We shall see, but not now.
Got anything to drink?
Oh, yes.
I'm just gonna like pull a little cork out of the side of one of the roots of the tree. And
telling
fill
me
up
there's-
just like this little wooden piece of bark that's slightly shaped into a bowl, and just like this thick liquid comes out.
Oh. It's a little dry since I haven't been here for so long, but it'll make do.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like syrup, but it's like really thick, so I guess it's more like molasses.
I meant like alcohol. like,
I'll just leave it out for a little while.
I think I'm okay.
So if you defecate into the tree and the tree takes it in as nutrients, are you technically drinking what you defecated?
All part of the cycle. All part of the cycle. And then
Why?
you hear in the canopy, all part of the cycle. It's the only thing they know how to say in common.
Absolutely horrifying.
Shit
Tom, you
goes
lucky
in the
bastard.
tree, not on the tree, all right?
Doesn't make it any better.
Right.
Orly,
there's
you heading
a-
up?
A drinking hole also.
The drinking hole. Sounds
Is
like
that
where people
anywhere
go to be
near
depressed.
the defecation
The syrup hole?
route?
Yes, a little part of the roots there. That's where the rainwater collects.
All right. Understood. Did you say there was a grove out here around the
There
tree?
is.
Do you mind showing me?
Come with me.
You make your way over to the grove, and it gets pretty dark now as after you're done making your rounds, and a stillness kind of takes over the night as everyone seems to go to sleep. The only sounds you really hear are Tom's snores echoing through the silent night air. And you make it to the entrance of the grove. And you come in and you notice that it's actually visibly disturbed. I'm pretty sure it was a massive, like a smaller oak tree, but its brambles were coming out. And before you had the impression of the gnome that was coming out of the tree, reaching out, that's gone now. So now it's back to looking how you know it to be. But the ground around seems to be disturbed and trampled and moved around. More so than just the critters, so it looks unusual to you.
Something has been here. Can I make a survival check?
Yeah,
Get a better
absolutely.
idea of what passed through.
And
Yeah,
Ulysses, when you sorry,
go ahead,
one
go ahead,
second.
go ahead.
Ulysses, when you get over here, Orly, are you with them as well, or are you?
Orly wants to be looking at the night sky.
Okay,
He's
nice.
gonna try and find the highest point in this in this treehouse.
So you go up to the lookout and have a peaceful time up there. There's nothing really going on. It's calm and quiet, and the stars.
Hands behind his head, just looking up, stargazing.
Beautiful. And yeah, so Ulysses, this grove, now that you're really taking a look at it, looks just like your lookout. Your lookout where you stay and you watch over the Tanuki village to make sure no bugbears are coming over from the town to disturb them, or there's no skirmishes or anything like that. And everyone stays in their areas and hunts where they're supposed to. You have a similar kind of tree that's leaned off in like kind of like a bench where you'll sit and watch over, but it looks very similar to this. You get that flash of home as you enter this part. And go ahead, Pip, as well. I thought you had something to say.
Yeah, well, I got a 17, but I just wanted to ask if this place was like I had a dream of a lizard digging, and I'm just wondering if this was like the area that, if the lizard trampled this area. I'm just like,
Yes, this was the
Ah.
place you dreamt.
yeah,
But it wasn't the lizard digging. It was your old master digging.
Yes. Okay.
And the
Oh,
lizard
thank
was
you.
watching.
The lizard was watching. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, and with
Master.
the 17, you know that someone was definitely well, you can actually see. Well, I don't know. Some time has passed, so the tracks aren't very visible. And with 17, you could probably say that they're kind of slender, but they're like a humanoid creature size, like a humanoid sized creature was walking around here, and it did dig in this spot.
You did. Okay, so there's like loose earth.
Yes,
Okay. Um,
and we'll set the sage back to you guys.
I'm just gonna kneel down by the dirt, and I'm going to just make sure there's nothing in the hole, or if it was like refilled slightly. I just want to see how deep it goes and get an idea. Just dig it up.
Beautiful. You and Ulysses, you see Pip, not a word spoken, walks over down and starts rummaging and digging around in the floor as you get this flash of home kind of overwhelm you slightly. And your flash of your responsibility too.
I think I'll just set up a perimeter around Pip and like look around, but I won't really be looking. I'll just be like doing something to occupy my eyes and my body. But definitely thinking about home and what's there to go back to and what I'm going back without.
Heavy thoughts.
There's that like I'm happy for Pip, but it just reminds me that I'm not home and that I don't know when I'll be home. So I also don't speak.
Pip, you rummage through the dirt and dig and go down about 4 feet, and you really look like a mole, kind of going down as you furiously move. But the dirt is very loose, almost like it was freshly dug. But you go down and you reach kind of like a crux, and the hole is empty.
Just think there for a minute. I'm going to. I'll fill it back in. I'll take the time to fill it back in. And if in all that time Yuli still hasn't said anything, I'll like stand up, go over to you, maybe like tap you on the shoulder.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Haha.
Nice one.
What has you so silent?
This looks like my my tree. I know it's not, but it's just oddly familiar. It's making me feel a little homesick, I guess.
Hmm.
But usually I brought home around with me my companions, but now I'm alone.
You have lost your pack.
But you're back home, so I mean that's what this was all about.
Hmm.
And I'm sure
I
we'll
do
go
not
our
know.
separate ways.
You are to return to your home?
I wasn't so certain, but that thing that they said about the deed, I feel I at least have to go see what that's about.
Yes. Yes, that is quite perplexing. I would like to learn more about these deeds.
Oh, that's true. Just because we're here doesn't mean that it's whatever's happened is stopping. Oh, shoot.
Well, while you are here, would you mind helping me find this deed?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And in
Sorry.
exchange, I will help you find yours.
You don't got to do all that.
It is set.
You're a good man, Pip. If you're a man. I called you Dirt Boy.
I guess to some elves, I am still a boy.
How old are you?
Old enough.
Me too.
You guys shake hands. And as soon as you shake hands, you guys almost feel like a bell or like a gong.
Wedding bells?
Gong. Ring off in your mind for a second. Yes. And a feeling takes you over, Pip, that you need to
Never felt this way before.
search. You need to search in your home for
Oh.
something left behind for you.
Mm.
And Ulysses, you feel with that handshake that you're a lot closer to home than you realized.
Of course, I stare into Pip's eyes as I think that.
We need each other.
I was about to say the same thing.
Let us return to the oak.
Yeah.
There's work to be done.
Things are starting to make a lot of sense.
And you guys walk back into the oak, sit down in the entrance. And Pip, you get the feeling that you need to reach the highest point of your tree for something that your master has left.
I go up to the top, the tippity top.
Ulysses sits down there in the entrance, and you scamper up to find Orly relaxing up top, staring at the stars.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Pip.
Hello, Orly. I apologize if I have disrupted your rest.
No, of course not. I'm just enjoying your nice view of the night sky.
It is quite lovely.
Are you here to join?
No, I am looking for something.
Oh. Not looking for anything
Yes,
in particular?
I'm not quite so certain just yet, but I have a feeling I will know when I find it.
Give me an Arcana or Nature check.
Ooh. Ooh, you'd think nature would be good, but yeah. What was
Psych.
the other one? Arcana? Oh, that's
Yeah.
just as bad. Okay, I'll go with nature. That's a little more fitting. That's a 6.
Up here on the rooftop,
Might
the
be here for a
feeling
while.
fades.
Mm. I'll keep looking, just out of stubbornness.
You keep looking, you keep looking. Give me another roll at disadvantage this time.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Mhm,
Come on, baby.
mhm.
That's a 2. I fall out of the tree.
A 2, it just the feeling spreads almost everywhere for a second and then disappears.
Mm.
The
I
feeling
really do
is
fall out of the tree. I
completely-
like land right next to Orly.
Do you need some help, maybe, Mr. Pip?
I was hoping I could find it with my senses alone. I will be fine. I will try and find it another way, and I'll just begrudgingly go downstairs.
You head back downstairs to Ulysses, asleep, cowboy hat over his head, and the stillness of the night really takes you over as thoughts of your master flood your mind and his teachings about cycles and how everything must return back to one, and how in the end everything will be one and connected as you feel your eyelids get a little heavy.
Can I push past the feeling and stay awake through the night?
You absolutely can, but you will have to mark an exhaustion in
Yeah.
the morning.
Sure. I just during the night I want to cast a spell. Oh, actually, I might have to do this in the morning, so maybe I won't fall asleep. I thought I had the spell prepared, locate object, but maybe not.
They'll say you're furiously like writing down ideas, and like pondering things, and in this in this state you pass out doing your work. Orly, is there anything you'd like to do before you fall asleep?
I think he's gonna like stop looking up from the night sky and kind of like trying to look around the vicinity and see if he spots any like landmarks or something. It's the first time in this wood itself, so it's curious.
You do see a smokestack coming off some ways off, and from like a little clearing in the forest. And as you scan, you see that puffing up, and you look more, and now for some reason the sky gets a little bit more clear, and the huge magnolia tree is visible from where you are.
Okay, we're quite close. All right. Well, hopefully that they know their fire safety. And yeah, he's gonna kind of settle back down and fall asleep on the stars.
Great. And everyone falls asleep and gets a really amazing sleep. The best sleep you've ever had. And when you wake up, I'm gonna say for your next 5 attack rolls or skill check, you add a +2 to your rolls from the food you consumed before you went to bed.
Okay.
+2. Is that
Yes,
just
sir.
once or like?
For the next 5 checks.
Consecutive attack rolls or skill checks.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's basically rolls of the D20.
Yeah. But Pip, although you do get a sound sleep, you do dream of a time past. You dream of a previous adventure you had where you actually burnt down a home and invisible bugs accosted you. You dream of your old companions, Benji, Garuk, and Giorgio Horseman, as you stumbled through the forest and made your way. You dream of a Tanuki village that you found yourself at and pop back up with that Tanuki village fresh in your mind. A happening, bustling little town with 2 companions who walked with you. A little one named Sally Sensible and her older sister who you don't quite remember.
These dreams, they are telling me something. I'm gonna like get up really quickly.
And you wake up first. Everyone is snoring around your house. Ulysses tucked in the lounge, hat over his head. Orly snoring outside upstairs. Ooh, Sheriff. Hey. Put that under a black light.
Jesus Christ.
Tom outside, sleeping in a bush soundly. Schmoopsy next to him.
The bush is inside, actually.
Oh, the bush is inside.
Yeah, it's like underneath the stairs. There's like a big section of bush that like all the critters sleep in. You got like squirrels and stuff in your breastplate.
Mm-hmm. I slept in my armor, but I slept in my armor in a bush, and I got the best sleep of my life
There's something about that meat, man.
for like 16 hours.
God
Just-
damn.
It's like the first time I ever took an edible.
Out. Those are some good cookies.
They're brownies, but yeah, you know the ones.
Oh yes. Pip.
Speaking of nose, too.
Don't remind me.
Yeah,
Don't fucking remind me.
roller coaster.
Anyway.
Seasoned now, grizzled. Pip,
Yes.
what do you wish to do in these early hours of the morning?
I
You can
lost the
see,
feeling of the object in the night,
Yes.
but I am determined to find it. So after my long rest, I have changed my spells. And I now have locate object. So I'm going to try and do my mini, it's not actually a ritual spell, but my mini ritual to locate the object. I'll go over next to the little basin where the water pools up. There's another one. I kind of like pull apart some roots, and there's like even thicker like sap than the syrup that was coming out of it. And there's like objects in there that I like leave preserved, and I pull out like a forked twig. I'll carefully wipe it off with a little bit of water, just sort of eventually washes off. And I'm going to focus and cast the spell. And I'm going to the spell specifies that I had to have been within 30 feet of the object and have seen it and been personal with it. But because I saw it in a vision, I would like to try and locate, or at least the vibe, since my master was looking for it.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is gonna give you advantage on your Arcana or Nature roll in trying to locate
Okay.
what you're looking for.
Very cool. I just want to look here at the
As you're
Yeah, so-
preparing, the grizzled old squirrel and the newt are gonna come and start preparing a breakfast, and they're kind of gonna tap jugs and bring some stuff out and set the place and be like, Master Pip, we shall prepare breakfast.
Yeah,
And
I
he
don't
goes,
even like
"Yeah."
turn. I just go,
Newt slinks down to go get he's like, I'm gonna make a special drink. He goes down somewhere between the like floorboards or wood, disappears.
Yeah, and I'm going to work on this while the others just wake up.
Give me a roll.
Oh, yes. All right. Here we go. Come on, baby. Give me some good nature advantage. 19.
Ooh. With a 19, you take the fork, wave it, and the water that you pull it out of kind of floats in the air for a second and makes kind of this strange arrow of water pellets. And everybody hears in their mind and jolts awake. Pip, my boy. Yes.
What? How can this be?
The heck? What did you say, Pip? Who's that?
Wait, I'm trying to concentrate.
Pip, someone's boy?
How am I in a bush?
Master?
Yes. But it seems you have forgotten much of me, Pip boy. You are never good at the whole nature thing. Ha ha. Indeed. Do you not even remember my beautiful name?
You would always educate me if I tried to.
Know it well, my boy. It is Famor Jimmy Boneman Spinebeck, the keeper of this tree, and never
Get the
forget
fuck
it
out of here.
again.
Master Jimmy. You have returned, but that goes against the cycle. What? How?
A faint whisper, my boy, indeed, indeed, lost in a cursed place without bones. And the face shakes for a second.
Well, this fogginess of my memory concerns me greatly.
To the top, my boy, to the top. And everyone hears this in their mind as it fades away.
Can we go up?
You go up, Ulysses, you look around, you see Pip. Serious look on his face, one you've never seen before, as he makes his way up. But more serious.
He's even more serious. Jesus.
Rush into... Well, you can tell me what you want to do as this rings through your mind.
No, I'm rushing.
Beautiful. And Orly?
That's Vidania.
I guess I'll rush.
Being at the top, Orly stays at the top.
And you wait till you see everyone scramble up, Pip at the front, sternly moving, and you get there.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Look around, and you get
Hello again.
no feeling. And you wave the wand again, and water droplets form and point to the tip top of the tree.
Maybe this time
Just a dirt boy.
I can help a little bit, and I'm going to give you guidance.
Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Orly. I should have accepted last time. And I climbed to the tippity top tip of the tree.
Give me athletics.
Dirt boy,
Athlete.
dirt boy,
Fine.
dirt boy, dirt boy,
Yes.
dirt boy.
Orly picks up the chant as well.
Yes.
Boy,
And that's a
boy.
D what for the guidance? D4?
Yeah.
Ulysses chant.
And you got a D6 if you like from the meats.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, I'm going to use both. Guidance. Okay. That's 9 plus a d6. Ooh, that's a 6. Ooh, 15.
You feel kind of a force pushing you downward as you kind of climb and make your way up to the top. But you make it.
Almost there.
And at the top is a little bud sprouting.
Is that
Bud,
you,
bud.
Master?
You touch it, and a flower opens up at the tip of the tree. And another letter opens up. It reads, I knew one day you would be worthy and would understand. You're in charge of this wood, and we aim to make it whole. No divisions, no separations, one home. The deed has been made loosely, but I trust when you've grown strong enough, you will know what to do. Seek out this deed, update it, and do what you feel the Protector's Wood needs. And signed, Jimmy.
Yes. It has become more clear to me now, my purpose. I will do this for you, Master Jimmy. I will do this. And I will pray to the woodland spirits that you find your bones.
And you hear, yes, bones are my money, and so are the worms, as it fades away.
And I will
And
slowly...
everyone hears that in their mind as well.
slowly climb down.
You okay?
Yes.
What was that about?
A message left behind by my master. There's
You need
much to be
bones?
done. No, I need to find this deed.
So that wasn't the map.
No.
Did he leave you any clues or instructions on where to find it?
I'm sure I will know when I find it.
Do we need to find? Do we need to use that thing the witches gave us? It found the other deeds, right? Ulysses, and it told you what deeds you had.
Hmm.
Right, I had to inside of our mouths and all. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, I could. I could perform the ritual. Let me see how many buckets I have left.
How many buckets indeed?
I have only 2 buckets remaining. Well, two
Oh.
charges, not even full buckets.
Does that
Or is the one?
mean it's not powerful?
What it means is that we may need this in the future, and I'm wondering perhaps I could find this deed without it. If it is in my wood, it'll turn up eventually. And I have Yuli here who has promised to help me.
That is true.
Well,
You.
I mean, I can help too if you need.
I would like that very much.
You guys reach, put your hands in the middle, and
What are we doing?
a light
I don't know.
My hands started moving.
Literally.
kind of moves on your
Space
own,
down for a second.
and a light kind of pulses out from under you guys, and then a light shines.
Friendship.
A light shines in your
Camaraderie.
enchanted grove where you and Ulysses were searching the night before.
Grove.
Let's get stepping. To the grove.
You
Wait, you mean like over the edge?
Down the stairs.
I do it.
Yeah, I don't think I.
Okay.
I want to keep an eye on all of this.
Just fucking tumbles down.
in your haste pick up, you guys run to the grove, and the light is shining from the hole that you dug.
Oh my god. Okay.
But when you go and dig again, it's empty. But the light seems to continue to shine.
I have not dug deep enough.
You must be close.
Keep digging and keep digging. The light stays at the hole, but goes away, and you still find nothing.
Maybe it is not what was in, but what must be put within. A seed.
Maybe we touch hands again.
Touch tips gingerly.
Yes.
Yes.
Huzzah! But nothing happens.
Well, it was nice anyways.
That's character growth from Pip right there.
Yeah, something blossomed in me last night. Like a flower has warmed my heart.
So much makes sense now. With both of y'all.
What darnation you talking about over there?
Yes.
Do you want to know? Or is it best to let you discover that for yourself?
Let's discover the
Questions with Dom.
discover this deed first. What if Schmoopsy started digging? She's a pretty good digger, I think.
The hole is very deep at this point.
Pers-
It's like 5
just
feet.
keeps going. There's nothing down here.
All right, fine. I will put something. Can I put the letter?
Yeah, absolutely. You dig another. Well, actually, no. You drop the letter into the hole.
Yeah.
Pour a little bit. You bloop, take a patch, touch it.
Oh,
It turns into the bucket.
I do.
You pour a little bit in. You do or don't?
No, well, I mean,
I thought you said you were using
I
it.
think.
Oh, he does. He does.
I use it. I use it. Because like originally I wasn't gonna use it, but clearly I think I have to use it, so I'm gonna fucking use it.
You use it. The hole fills up, even with that little bit of water. It seems to fill up the entire hole,
To the brim.
and it becomes this muddy. It basically becomes mud as it fills up and mixes with the dirt. And as it's filling up and closing, a little muddy figurine of a lizard is going to be jutting out of the hole, kind of like lounging with its arms like right out, but the rest of it in the hole. And it's like looking in a direction past you.
Oh, okay, I see.
And we all see this lizard?
Yes, it's like made of mud.
Does the lizard look familiar?
It looks like a chameleon lizard, like Regraz.
I look in the direction that it's gesturing. Which direction is that?
When you turn, walk out from this little area, and kind of try and piece together, it looks like it's looking towards the path to Regraz's house.
Can I just jump in and grab it?
Yeah, you could jump in the muddy hole, but it's like it kind of splats, and it's just mud.
Oh, you can't. There's no form to it at all. It's
No.
not actually a grass covered in mud or anything like that.
No,
Even
Tom's
guiding
just in
us.
this muddy hole.
I thought for sure.
You all right, Tom?
Did you not see?
I mean, there's a
The lizard.
there's a lizard in there.
Well, no longer. It was mud all along.
Oh,
Not but muck and grime.
well, come on, wash yourself off.
Leaves me coughing and wheezing.
I have the feeling that this Regraz has been here, has done something with the deed. I am not happy.
Means the
So-
tone.
We should find him.
Yes. I know where his house is. Let's be on our way.
Oh, and that's useful. All right.
You walk over to the other side, the little game trail that leads to Regraz's house, and you all step through a single file. Give me a survival for whoever's leading the group. But Ulysses,
boy.
I also want you to give a survival.
Oh no.
Surviving these new feelings of arousal.
15.
14.
You walk for some time, and as you're walking, for a moment, Ulysses, you swear you could hear the laughter of your kids as you guys are walking single file through this game trail.
What? Hello?
Nothing comes back.
Hello? You're talking to me?
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Sweet
you just
sound
said
of a child's
hello.
laughter. No. I swear it.
Pull yourself together, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was hearing sleep a lot yesterday. You guys here sleep yesterday?
I did,
Yeah.
but I do not hear this sound that you are hearing, Yuli.
All right. Carry on.
Do you want us to laugh? Is that it?
No.
Ha 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 ha.
No, it's laughter.
Ha!
And even Schmoopsy tries to give a little laugh, a little snarl.
She's got that hyena laugh.
Yes. And you make your way through, and you come across an opening. It opens up in this grassy plain, and you see 100 meters off a colorful makeshift tent.
That's the thing.
That's made of his flesh.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he said his clothes was made like that too, right?
A flesh house?
Don't you start with that.
Oh
line
no!
of thinking.
Waste not, want not.
I want not anything to do with this.
I have a conspiracy theory about. Well, not a
Oh, yeah?
conspiracy, but just a
What's
theory.
that?
But anyways, it's neither here nor there.
I'd be interested in hearing.
If you'd like to hear the theory, join up on our Discord. Drop that in where the hot debate could take place. Because and trust me, it's a hot topic.
I don't know how hot it is.
It's
I think pretty
extremely hot.
undeniable in its. Anyways.
Anyway,
Flesh houses. Thou shalt not cast stones in a flesh house. Just say.
I will stay outside and set up a perimeter. I will not be going inside of that tent, but let me know what you find.
Yes. Keep your eyes peeled. Rubbers!
You
Start making my way to his tent.
stomp through as Ulysses. You take a scan and don't really see anything. And give me a perception check, Pip. Or is everybody else walking with Pip as he approaches the tent and Ulysses checks the perimeter?
Yeah, I'm coming with. I want to see this temple.
yeah,
Right.
Flesh house sounds interesting.
This absolute monastery of my mind.
I mean, I've pitched a flesh tent in my day, but not.
Oh,
Wait,
hey, Ratchetcha.
inside.
The visual I have in my mind right now is pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up.
I know.
How does that work
That's
exactly?
what gets me off.
You gotta go in the Discord and find out.
Just wait till next week where there's a render of this environment. We have the tree.
Now it's the flesh tent.
Yes.
It's same old.
You approach this multicolored tent made of lizard skins sewn together and weaved to fashion this big like circus tent. You
A big top.
oh
It's a
yes,
big top.
it's a big top.
It's a flesh big top sewn together.
With lizard skins.
Yeah, it's probably real like crusty too. Like,
Oh, you know it is. There's parts where it crisped and it's
yeah,
like
the edges
layered
are like
on.
rolling, they're, like it's curling,
Yeah.
you know, like
And it's been layered on by the fresh ones.
Okay, he doesn't replace and like he just patches over.
Yeah, you just pass
Just like
it
leave it so
over.
that inside's all like crumbling.
But it looks pretty crumbly at this point.
I think you gotta peel back the flap to get in.
Yeah.
A strong breeze will just disintegrate this palace.
like just moving like a flap to the side with my staff.
You move
It's
it
all
aside,
dander.
and it opens
Oh,
up
what is
to
this
this
white stuff?
weird
Gross.
home. It's made with like some wood furniture, but a lot of like
Clanky.
furniture made of this more of this discarded lizard skins. And the whole place is completely multicolored.
How much does he shed, this guy? How
What
big
the
is he? He's just shedding constantly. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Just like every 3 days, he molts. Just
He's a growing boy.
he's been the same size for how long?
You don't know.
He's made a big top. Anyway,
As you get in and you look around, actually, it looks like nobody's been here for a little bit of time. Like it's kind of dusty. It's kind of crusting over from the older ones. And it doesn't look too lived in. But the fireplace that he has, a little hearth, is still hot in the middle.
If I inspect it, does it seem like it was still lit? Like there's a fire, or just the coals are still like
The coals are still
Okay.
like hot.
they're still hot? Does it look like it was put out recent? Like not.
I'm not really
Saying
sure.
This like okay, yeah, but like
It's
okay,
just a strange sight.
yeah. I would like to see if there's any magic coming off of it. Like if this is a natural fire that somebody recently had lit, or if it's, magically staying alive.
Yeah, give me an arcana.
Not my best, but 12 it shall be.
I'll give you guidance.
Thank you.
And you do have the +6,
I always forget about that.
but you use 2 of them.
Yeah, this is my second. I guess I got a 12, so that is 18.
Beautiful. With an 18, you stare deep at the coals and set your staff down next to them. And immediately you feel like everything in here is watching you. And this fire or this heat is almost connected to what's watching you.
Careful now. I feel a gaze upon us.
So what's upon us?
Someone is looking at us. It may or may not be gay.
Happy.
Happy. Okay, that's fine too.
So do you want to say hi?
I do not know.
Hello.
Everything we come across in the woods tries to kill us.
Are you trying to kill us?
And
No one answers me on the first time. I feel like I have to go a couple times before they actually pay attention.
there is no answer, but when you guys take a good look around, you notice that some of the things in the room seem to be moving in like a unison, in a sense. And you kind of take this in and look puzzled, and the dust in the room starts to form, and some of the skin the skin walls kind of slink down, and everything in there kind of from the wallpaper and the dust comes together and opens beady eyes and stares back at you.
Thank you.
And that's where we're going to end our session tonight, of you guys standing around in Regraz's tent as these sentient dust bunnies and wallpaper take notice of you.
Interesting.
Wallpaper.
Yes, made of
What the
lizard
fuck is going
skins.
on?
Mama.
Very
Yeah.
strange. I wonder if Regrazi.
Why are you
knows
doing
about
this to
this
me?
guy.
He is the 10th.
Oh my
To
god!
go
he
shower
transformed
after
into
this
a
episode.
Why are you doing this to me? Jesus.
Why? How do you feel? You guys feel like you need
I
Disturbed.
want my D.
My skin's
Disturbed.
crawling.
What's disturbing about
Put it in the tent.
anything that's disturbing immediately tent without second thought tent.
Disgust.
Yeah,
I can see them in
question.
commercials. Don't feel right in your own skin? Try tent.
Are you feeling down? Our flesh tent to save ye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
this is
Feel like,
a horribly clipped episode. It's a lot of.
God.
I can't
don't wanna
wait.
edit it, please. Please.
I can't wait. Well,
Think
Thank
it's
you.
that time.
thank you everyone for tuning
That's
in
it already.
to the Chittering freaking Woods. We're right
sorry.
at that. Are we sorry? Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we're sorry, but
Sorry
we
to
hope you
myself.
join us again
Not really sorry.
on Tuesday and
If
Thursday.
you stayed with us until this long, you knew what you were getting in yourselves
Thank
into.
you,
Oh, thank you for thank you for
Surprise followed us
This is
after
what
that,
the
but hey,
people
thank you.
Want. They want deep mystery
more.
with a slight gay innuendo.
Hell yeah.
Look, we cater to all crowds.
And cater we do. Yeah, if you want to tune in to us, we got all the episodes lined up on YouTube. If you want to catch up to where we are, we're episode 10 now. We have lots of different series, so we got a little bit for everybody. So yeah, we're the Hexagon TTRPG, bringing you that good, and we're Hexagon.
Hexa, bye bye.
Have a good night.
Hey everyone, thanks for
Enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Soon enough, I promise.
Thanks
okay?
a piece.
See you all
Hey.
next Tuesday.